side. The Big 12 opener comes down to this play. Sanders gets the feet set toward the end zone for the game. It is caught by Worcester, just like 1994.
And there you have it. What's poppin', people? Your boy Snacks is back in the building with another banger. And you know how we do it. Go ahead and do your boy a solid. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn your post notification bell on so you'll know when your boy is going live or dropping this heat. And what else can you say? What more can I say? Oh, y'all don't know nothing about that, Jay-Z. But Colorado beats Baylor in overtime. Homecoming. You know, go to 3-1. First win in the Big 12 Conference. Welcome back to the Big 12. Colorado, Shedeur, Travis, Omarion Miller. Whole lot of people were innovative and a big part of this win. But when we start this thing off, we starting off with one person and one person only. Y'all ready to get this thing started? Let's go. There is only one way to start this video, and that's with Robert Livingston, the defensive coordinator of Colorado. That man, that defensive adjustment in the second half, and here he's done it 4 games in a row. 4 in a row. Big shouts out to Robert Livingston and his defensive adjustments for the second half of this game. But yet and still, got to come out of that man sometime. And next game, you can't play man like you played man these last 4 games, or you will get beat to sleep. Like I told y'all, the game I'm worried about this season is Central Florida. You can't play man like you've been playing these first 4 games, or you will lose by a lot. But that's neither here nor there. We'll get into that later this week. We talking about this game right here. And the amount of plays that were made, offensive and defensive. A lot of good, a lot of bad. But the bad can be fixed because it wasn't at all. Shedeur didn't have his greatest game, even though he was 25 for 41, 300 plus yards, 3 touchdowns, two passing touchdowns, and 1 rushing touchdown. You can't discount what Shedeur did this game. He was off. He was off by a lot. And he didn't have a great game today. And I believe he will say that. His timing was off. Some of his throws was off behind the receivers. Had the receiver's foot. I don't know if it was the ball was wet or he was just off. But when he needed to be on, the man was on. And on point he was. But let's watch that play again.
From one side, the Big 12 opener comes down to this play. Sanders gets the feet set toward the end zone for the game. It is caught by Worcester.
Now, that play right there, designed the defense. You're going to hear people from Baylor cry about why didn't you have 8 men back, and you can see they had 5, 6 men back. They rushed 4. And the reason they rushed 4 because they've been getting home all night. Everybody else is back. They rushed forward. Everybody else is back. You don't believe me? Let's look at it.
1994.
Let's look at it.
From one side.
1, 2, 3, 4. Rushing 5. So that means on the team. So that means you got 6 back. You got 1 here covering LeJohntay one-on-one. 3 over here on Travis. 3 on Travis. You know, that's 8. These other 2 in the middle, Omarion Miller and Will Shepherd, they're going to cross. And that play was designed like that. They're going to cross. Going down the field.
Sanders gets the feet set toward the end.
They cross right there. They cross right there, which causes those 2 guys to run into each other, which leaves that one-on-one with LeJohntay by himself.
Down for the game.
And that's right. Let the keep going ball.
Just like
Great kick.
1994.
But what can you do? You know, there's really, you had to do what was working for you the whole game. And you're going to hear the Baylor guys, if you go back, probably watch some of their stuff today, you're going to hear Baylor complain about that they didn't have enough people back. They had plenty of people back. That was just a good play. But as usual, Colorado started off slow, which they're going to have to get out of and figure out how they can start off faster. And went down again. And here we go. I'm thinking, okay, down 3, what we going to do? Special teams. Oh, my God, special teams. Special teams. If it wasn't for special teams, Baylor wouldn't have been in this game. The special teams boosted them, gave them a boost on defense. That set their defense up to play with. Because their offense didn't have to come back out. The defense got a quick rest, but when they came back out, they was hyped. You play different when you're hyped. After that touchdown, that 100-yard kickoff return, that defense came back out and it was hyped. But you got to work on special teams. That's a must all week. Beasley is out. So I don't know if Stojakovic is going to come in and be the kicker off on kickoffs, or how they're going to fix that. Because Feely was the designated kicker. And they're going to have to learn how to kick the ball out the end zone. Because special teams is not it at the moment. And playing CFU, boy, they got some speedsters and some guys that can run it back next week. So special teams is going to have to be fixed. Punt return and kickoff return. You're going to have to fix it. Giving up too many big plays, too many yards, too great of a field position. Even though your defense is solid and defense played a hell of a game. But you can't put yourself in those bad situations. Offensive line, that right side, that right tackle position, that was the weakest position all night. And Zelinski's off of those stunts and twists, it was eating that middle up. The left side held their own. You know, besides that couple of holding penalties on Jordan Seaton, the blind side did their job most of the night. It's that right side. And those coming off those stunts and those twists is getting us killed. They got to practice that. And I don't know what they're going to do with Phillip Houston on that right tackle position, They got to find somebody to put there. Khalil is not it. Khalil, that's not his position. He can't play right there. He needs to be in that guard position. Khalil can't play that right tackle position. It's unnatural for him. It doesn't move, and he's not fast enough on his slide technique and getting his hands up. He's not fast enough. But they was bull rushing and getting around him for the better part when he was playing on that right side. Khalil in the guard position is a monster, but that right tackle position, no, that's not suited for him, not as of right now. And a lot of those sacks come off of that right side or off of those twists and stunts coming back up the middle. Shedeur, got to get rid of that ball. Shedeur is a hell of an escape artist. Played his ass off. Did things like Roethlisberger, getting them people off of him when they were touching him in the back pocket. Baylor should have had 15 sacks last night, but Shedeur did his thing and avoided that rush. Fucking phenomenal. I mean, in a phone booth, he was doing his thing. But you can't ask your quarterback to run around like that the whole game. We got to do better off of that right side. The left side was doing it. Yeah, they got pushed back on the left side a few times, but for most of the night, it's that right side. That right tackle and those twists and stunts coming back up the middle, they was getting crushed. You cannot do that. But they played a hell of a game. And Travis, oh my God. Let's look at that. Let's look at that stop Travis got.
Richardson, ball's out, and ball is out! Ball is out, recovered! And it's Richardson, ball's out, and ball is out! Ball is out, recovered! And knocked out of the end zone!
That was crazy. I mean, crazy.
It's Richardson, ball's out, and ball is out! Ball is out, recovered! And knocked out of the end zone!
That's what you call a crazy play. I mean, for Travis to do that and what he was doing was just making up. People don't pay Travis that much attention on defense or making tackles, which he makes a lot. And mostly steals from the Nebraska game when he pulled up, which that was perfectly fine by me because he wasn't going to get that stop. If he would have hit that guy at the one on his hip, he was going to float in the end zone anyway. So that was the right decision in the Baylor game. There was no stopping that guy. So, and when it came down to doing what you needed to do, Travis did what Travis does. That's a hell of a play from Shedeur. He ran to his left, which is opposite of his throwing hand, which is what they wanted him to do. But if you watch that play, he slid twice to get his feet up under him and get his body square so he could throw that ball. Perfect freaking play.
The chains are reset. Clock starts.
Robertson looking toward that matchup with Travis Hunter again, and he's roped down. Shane
This time that stunt worked all night. Watch this stunt.
Down and the chains are reset. Clock starts.
Robertson looking toward that matchup with Travis Hunter again, and he's roped down.
That's
Shane Coates
what was getting us.
with the sack
That's
for
what was
Colorado.
getting Colorado field most of the night. But they were twisting inside. See how he twisted outside? came from the tackle from the guard position and shot the stuff back outside and got that because quarterback thought he was going to escape. No. He should have ran. Should have got more of them last night. They was getting a little pressure. Got to get more pressure. But let's get back to Shedeur. Shedeur played a hell of a game. Like I said, you can't ask your quarterback to do that much running around, which was a lot. I mean, what else can you do? Game after game after game after game, he's bobbing and weaving in the backfield. Which is unhealthy, unsafe, and it's off that right side. It has been that way for 4 games. That right side, which no doubt they have been trying to fix. It was better last week with Phil Houston. I don't know if he just had a bad game today or if field was just too wet and he couldn't get off. But something was going on that right side was collapsing right. And maybe they put somebody else over there and get it right. And maybe the protection gets better. Going to Orlando next week. Because you're going to need it. You're going to need every point. Because they like to run the ball down. And they got a quarterback that can get out the pocket and go. And that's Colorado's biggest weakness is a mobile quarterback. Because you play a lot of man. And in man, turn your back, quarterback's gone. Out the back door, just out of here. 4th and 1. Got us again. 4th and 1. I called it. I said, here we go, all Colorado State. Watch, they go quarterback draw this thing straight up the middle, and he hit that hole, and he was gone. That can't keep happening. Same down and distance, and you get gashed again. Can't. Been stopping runs all night, but that one run, you couldn't stop it. Stopped it when on the goal line. In overtime, hell of a job. Because we knew they was going to try that again. Quarterback, 11 on 11, got to go. But that was a hell of a play. And like I said, back to Shedeur. Shedeur played a hell of a game. Played like a freaking champ. Took all those hits, got right back up. Kept pushing the ball downfield. They ran the ball. The offense was balanced. I think they had like 42 run plays today. And like 45, 46 pass plays. So the offense was balanced. Can't nobody say nothing about balance this week, and I can't wait until Monday to hear the pundits, Stephen A. Feinbaum. Well, we might get some Feinbaum this morning because Rick Barry's going to do his show, and I'm pretty sure they're going to talk about it. And y'all know I'm going to drop it when they talk about it because I'm going to drop this one later on in the day, not right this morning. It's going to come out later. So some more stuff might come out before you even watch this. But y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Go on and subscribe. Hell, hit the join button because this is going in the fucking member section before it even go up. But Colorado on offense, got to fix that line. That is priority number 1. That right side has to be freaking fixed. Micah running the football. He was indecisive tonight. He was hesitating, trying not hitting holes like he should. Looking, searching for a big gap. See a linebacker in a hole and not hit that hole hard. Try to go the other way. That's why you was only getting 1 or 2 yards. Last week, you just hit the hole and go. This week, you were trying to figure it out. You're going to have to fix that. He was plenty of undecisive today. Michael just going to have to hit the hole and go. He big enough, strong enough, just like he did in the goal line in overtime. Big enough, strong enough, hit the hole and go. Oxlade did a good job. That touchdown run that got called back for Jordan Seaton's holding, that was a heartbreaker. And it sunk the team for about 2 or 3 plays. They got it back, but they got a field goal because Mata did this thing. And people on Twitter gotta stop calling for Mata's head, please. Mata ain't missed but 1 field goal and had 1 block. As long as like 47, and that 43-yard field goal he hit tonight, he could have hit that from 50 because he was through the upright, straight down the middle with plenty of room. So don't discount Mata. Everybody has a bad game. And when he was kicking low, he had a bad game. But he fixed it, as you can't see. Omarion Miller. Oh, my God. Once again, 4th game of the season, Omarion Miller shows up. Phenomenal freaking catch. Phenomenal touchdown run. Understanding that you weren't down, that you haven't been tackled, and you got up and took that thing to the house. I got that touchdown run. I need to pull it up so I can show it to y'all. Where is it? Omarion Miller touchdown right here. Check this out.
Facing 2 touchdowns. Linton. And Sanders ducks out of it. Another magician-like maneuver, and he hits a man downfield. It's Miller.
I think he's down.
He's not down. Off to the races. Miller to the end zone.
That's the question.
Chasing 2 touchdowns. And Sanders ducks out of it. Another magician-like maneuver, and he hits a man downfield. It's Miller.
I think he's down.
He's not down. Off to the races. Miller to the end zone.
That's what you call a hell of a play. Omarion Miller heads up. And once again, when this young man gets in the game, he does what he just done. Every time. 4th game of the year. Again, he comes in clutch. Last year, USC came up big, played his ass off. This game, needed a touchdown. Couldn't get it from nowhere. Omarion Miller comes in, provides the spark, hits the touchdown, and we're off and running. That was beautiful. You can't ask no more of that. Will Shepherd, gotta catch them balls. I'm kind of glad you dropped that last one. And that one that should have been a touchdown, they called back. You and Shador, Will and Shador are not on that level yet. They're a little bit, they're like a foot behind each other. And they're getting there. You just got to give them a minute. And Orlando, I think, will be Will Shepherd's breakout game. I think that will be it for Will Shepherd. I think he will have a hell of a game down in Orlando. I think him and Shador will be able to put some yards up think Will and Travis both will be over 100 yards in that game. So y'all gotta understand, Colorado, this wasn't their best game, but it wasn't their worst game. It wasn't a complete game, but it wasn't all that bad. They kept shooting themselves in the foot. The refs didn't help, especially on that call when Travis gets the first down. No, that wasn't Travis. Where Miller gets the first down and they mark him back behind the sticks and they have to go for it on fourth down with the quarterback sneak. That costs 20-something, 30-something seconds. And we trying to push the ball up the field. That shouldn't have never happened. That play should have been stopped and replayed for the spot of the ball. Because at that point in time, those plays matter. Spotting of the ball matter. Clock stoppage matter. Everything mattered. And they should have done a replay on that bad call. And made sure the ball was spotted in the correct position. That was just stupid. It's bad on the and they're gonna send that in to the NCAA. And it should be something should be done about that, because the refs almost caused Colorado the game right there with just that one bad spot. But then they don't get the fourth down, you ain't winning the game. You ain't get no points on the board. Defense. Oh my God, defense. Everybody played their role. Everybody did a great job. They tried to go deep on Preston Hodge a couple of times. They got him once for the touchdown. DJ McKinney, you got to turn your head around. Got to turn their head around. And the slot fade, that fade is your worst defensive play ever. You get killed on that in practice. And I think they watched the tape. They stayed away from Travis, which made DJ McKinney's side a target. You play, and that freaking ball that hits off your hands for that interception, that's a pick six going the other way. You got to catch that. There's no way you don't catch that ball that hits you in both of your hands. Both. You sitting there like this. Squeeze it. And go. That was six. That changes the game completely. That was a momentum shift that probably would have drained Baylor, and they probably would have never looked back from that. Which, that score, y'all just don't know. That defense played a damn good game. If it wasn't for special teams play, that game wouldn't have been as close as it was. Special teams made Baylor look better than what they were tonight. And freaking penalties and the referees didn't help. You had a touchdown callback for holding, a bunch of plays called back for holding. Big yardage plays, not just dinking and dunking. Big yardage plays. If Travis wouldn't have had that pass interference on that play that they call it hit the ground, then what's next? But you got to commend the defense for once again playing a hell of a game, even though they allowed 7 points in the second half, which still can't be mad at it. There's no way you can be mad at what they did last night. Kids stormed the field. You know, in my next video, we're going to go over a lot of stuff. Probably Prime's, we're going to go over the the press conference after, and all the stuff he said, Shadour's thoughts and stuff. I hope they interviewed some of the offensive and defensive players. I'm sure they did. LeJohntay Western, probably Micah, because Micah showed out. First 2 touchdowns as a freshman touchdown. That helps with recruiting. Freshmen played tonight. Traylon Miller played. Micah played. Jordan Seaton played. That's just 3 freshmen off their wop. Brand new. So that helps with recruiting. Being a freshman shows you that you can come in here and make an impact and play off the rip. Not just be a supporter if you got the game. But someone's in my eye. Colorado did a lot yesterday. It was a lot that goes with that game. Next week, oh shit. Speaking of defense, Cam. Somebody make me a video with all of Cam's tackles and just post it on freaking Twitter and tag Yaush or something, and I'll find it up. Put the Sco Buffs hashtag on it, and I'll see it. Because Cam showed his ass. I think Cam led the team in tackles. I think he had like 13 tackles. Cam did the doggone thing last night. I think like the first 5 or 6 tackles of the game was all Cam. And yeah, right here. Cameron Silmon-Craig, 13 tackles, 10 solo tackles. That's big shit. I'm going to pull up these stats. And let's see, Colorado Baylor. Let's look at the stats, player stats. I'm gonna share this screen so y'all can see this. We can go over it together. Let's see. Let's see. Player stats. We don't want Baylor stats. We want Colorado stats. Wait a minute. This touchdown right here. Not that one. This one right there. That kick return. And then that 45-yard run, that hurt us bad. Bad. I mean, real bad. But all in all, 432 yards, 341 yards passing with Shadour, 91 yards rushing. We should have had over 100, but sacks. 24 first downs, 8 of 18 on third down, 83 plays, 7 punts, 6 penalties for 45 yards. Penalties wasn't bad, but it was the timing of the penalties. It was when the penalties happened that hurt us bad. It wasn't just that they happened. It was when they happened. stats. Shador was 25 for 41, 341 yards, passing with 2 touchdowns. Auguste, 12 carries for 41 yards. Shador had 19 carries for 26 yards. He had more than that, but once again, sacks. Michael had 9 carries for 22 yards. Jimmy Horn had 1 carry for 3. I don't know why they ran that freaking double reverse. Travis Hunter led in pass reception, 7 receptions for 130 yards. Omarion Miller had 2 for 71. DeJounte Webster 4 for 68. Jimmy Horn 4 for 40. Traylon Miller 3 for 27. Will Shepard 1 for 5. I wish they would show targets on here. Sam Hart, Mike Welch. This minus 3 yards is when Auguste slipped wide open. Nothing but green pastures in front of him. Shador drops it, dumps it off. Yes, Travis was open in front of him, but Auguste had 40 yards in front of him. He might have still been running for a touchdown, but that was a 3rd down play. We didn't need the 3 yards, and we lost 3. But Cameron, Silmon-Craig, 10 tackles, no sacks. How many sacks did we have? Somebody, where the sack at? Oh, there it is. Shane Coates with the sack. Cam had 13 tackles. Kyle Green had 8. DJ McKinney, 5. Travis Hunter had 3. And then one really mattered. Special team, we know motto. Bassett had 7 punts, averaging 46 yards. So it's a lot to be desired and a lot to work on. And we got to figure that out. And we got to figure it out fast. Because if not, it's going to hurt us in Orlando next week. UCF is a really, really good team. Like I've been telling y'all all year. Gus Malzahn, with that quarterback and that running back, that's dangerous. That's why they undefeated right now. That is so, so dangerous. Colorado is still trending on Twitter. I want that Micah run. I couldn't find it. I should have got it. I think I downloaded it though. Hold on. Let me check. Because I might know where it's at. I think I know where it's at. It's not in there. I thought I had it in there. But, got it. Got it. Michael's touchdown.
Looking for a game-time score. Welch bouncing his way in for the touchdown.
That's his first touchdown. That was big. That was real big. And not only showed that we could run the ball and score on the ground,
Set up by the 2 explosives.
but that's how he needs to hit the hole. He needs to hit the hole just like that.
Bouncing his way in for the touchdown.
But we can go over the highlights for this game, which was
Set up by the 2 explosives.
let's go over some of these highlights for this game. And then I'm going to go get some of these pundits. Let's go over these highlights. Colorado versus Baylor. Highlights. All right, here we go.
And looking for the first points of the night.
That was first touchdown.
Colorado after the penalty on Johnson. Inside the 5 on first and goal.
Woo, Shador. Good down.
End zone.
That was a great freaking play.
Just a good old
That was a great play.
read. Watch 5 as the slider draws a lot of eyes.
Then we'll go over the whole thing sometime this week
Get man-to-man coverage
and
for
see
Colorado.
all those bad plays.
The man free look, the free safeties that defend in the middle of the field. I think play man.
Colorado bringing heat. They're taking a shot. And Robertson.
There's nothing you can do about that.
Touchdown, Monterey Ball.
That was just a hell of a catch.
Big box fade right here, a lot of room. Preston Hodge and cover.
Man, I think that dude runs like a 4.2 40. Fastest guy on Baylor's team. Really nothing you can do with that. Look at that field goal. Yeah. Mata could have hit that one from 50. And this right here. Let me show you something. See that alleyway right there? How is everybody on one side of the field right there? Everybody's to the right. There's nobody right there in that lane. How does everybody get to one side of the field? You hold this block right here. It's the only thing you got left to beat. And you go. That block out of there. There's nobody there. Nobody left. How does everybody get to one side of the field? Look at that. Once he's blocked, who's going to catch him? Look at this. If he turns and pushes him away, that's Speedley right there. That's your kicker right there. Why is it 2 17s on the field? There's your kicker right here. Your kicker's supposed to be the last man back. You're not supposed to be running with the team.
No question they're bringing this up. The kick scheme, the pin scheme.
How are you going to catch him? Preston Hodge is not fast.
Does the rest untouched. You don't see that very often.
Look at that seal. Seal. Straight lane, untouched.
Just a great job, great
100 yards.
Colorado, there's no
right after Colorado scored.
To that kickoff coverage.
That was bad.
That. It's just pin and a kick out. And he did the rest.
That shouldn't have happened.
Special teams.
They trying to explain this.
Getting deep, down to 5 seconds.
This right here, 4th and 1. How does that happen? How does that happen? Everybody overran their assignment. Everybody.
Watch the motion man coming
right there. You. Cameron Silmon-Craig coming down. But he gonna crash right here. He should have stayed right here and waited to see what he was gonna do.
Right to left, right there. That's Trigg. He says, hey, I'm gonna seal this off for my quarterback, 6'4", 220.
That was just bad technique.
Colorado chasing 2 touchdowns. Linton and Sanders ducks.
Omarion Miller's touchdown right here. Get up. Jimmy with the block in the back. We got away with one right there, but the ref wasn't paying attention because they was watching Omarion. And I ain't mad because you need to get away with one because they have been killing us all night. Like that hit right there. Watch this block by Jimmy.
Live, but that's after
Get up. Push him down, Jimmy.
Before the 2-minute timeout, I mean, Dave Aranda's going to explode at halftime, saying, "Hey, we should have 5 sacks on these last 2 series."
Should do it. First touchdown. And that's what they need. They're running the ball. Because now when you're in the red zone, everybody you play now has to respect that you will run the ball for a touchdown. See this right here? That shouldn't happen. DJ McKinney, you got to turn around. When you see his head turn, you got to turn your head.
They got Robertson humming it through the air. Baylor leads late in the 4th quarter in Boulder.
Cornerback, DB.
On a 2nd and 10. Clock inside 10 seconds. Sanders takes his shot here toward the end zone.
I ain't even going to say that. I ain't going to say that. Will Shepherd like to jump and catch the ball. Hit you right in your shoulder. And you walk into the end zone with that. Look, you got 4 chasing. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everybody else over there with Travis. Touchdown. Running back.
The first look in the stadium they just showed was this look.
That is a beautiful catch. That's a catch. All day, every day.
The 2 angles that we've seen. Just a great effort again by LaJohntay Western.
Great freaking kick. Let's go. But we should have never been in that situation. Watch you do with the push. And Michael's still standing up. Stand up out of there. That's what they need to see now. Next week, UCF is going to be scared of that.
Offensive line gets a push and a little tush push from Shador, a little bonus helmet sticker.
UCF is going to be scared of that next week. Hell of a play by Travis. Hell of a play by Travis. And he hit that ball intentionally. Travis hit that ball intentionally. He went directly for that ball. He went low and hard with intentions on knocking that ball out. Do I need to pull? And, hell of a game by Colorado. Still a lot of stuff needs to be worked on, but you can't be mad at it. Because last year, they would have lost that game. Last year, that game is done. Lost. Big L. There was no coming back from that. This year, whole different team, whole different attitude. This year, they do believe. This year, they do trust each other. This year, they do feel like they can beat every team they come across. That's the difference. That is truly the difference in what we got. And that's how we get down. But, let's get back. At the end of the day, Colorado won the game. And you don't explain a win. A win is a win, regardless of however you got it. The W is the W. So Colorado is 3-1, 1-0 in the Big 12, which makes them move all the way up in the standing. Because I told y'all, if you were listening to me, that Oklahoma State is not what y'all think it is. Once you stop Ollie Gordon, they have nothing else. Their quarterback is bad. Really, really bad. Kansas, we just not gonna even talk about that at all. Kansas State lost to BYU last night. Houston is Houston, and if Cam Rising don't come back for Utah, if our state still can't read them yet, they're looking pretty good. But as of right now, like I said, Arizona State, Colorado is the shock of the Big 12. And y'all better watch it. Because Colorado has what it takes to win the Big 12. Arizona State has what it takes to win the Big 12. And if Utah is without Cam Rising the rest of the season, they will not win the Big 12 because they have no passing game. Unless that quarterback gets it together 100%, TCU is still TCU. They're not ready. So that leaves you with Kansas. Arizona sucks. They are not ready. They don't have but one weapon, Tutarua. And he ain't, once you shut him down, Arizona ain't got no more weapons. Arizona State and Colorado are the best two built teams in the Big 12. People were telling me I'm stupid. I keep telling y'all, you got to watch the football. Watch the game. See what they have. See what the players are. Kansas State is still Kansas State. They're good. But how long will Avery Johnson? How long will the quarterback last? They got two big hitters in their running game. Dylan Edwards is one of them. They got a pretty stout defense. But I'm telling you, top of the class right now, everybody's touting Utah. But if Utah don't get Cam Rising back and BYU step their game up, it's going to get bad real fast. But anyway, we're going to get out of here, man. Appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to leave your comments down in the comment section. We going hard in the paint, and we ain't done. More videos, maybe a live stream. Don't forget, Colorado got a few things to fix. Just a few. And that right tackle spot is the priority. It's the priority. It's the weakest link you have on the team right now. They fixed that. They got something. Few more run plays that work. And if Michael stop being scared, but when Dallas Hayden come back, that's going to add something to that run game. When Chidozie comes back, that's going to add something to that defensive front line and stop that run. Hopefully Chidozie is back next week. Shiloh might be back after the break. I got to remember, Colorado, they're too deep is something. They didn't have this last year. That too deep they didn't have last year. They didn't have the manpower to do what they could have done. The team wasn't molded as one. They didn't come together the way this team has come together now. This team is not last year's team. This team has the fight, has the want to, and they have the talent on the outside and the inside to do what they need to do. As long as you can keep two upright, you got a chance. Because there is not a quarterback in college football that I would trust more than I trust Shedeur Sanders with the football. Travis Hunter is going to be Travis Hunter. There's just no stopping him. Best, if he is not hands down the top Heisman vote getter at the end of the year, regardless of what this record turns out to be. College football ain't what it's supposed to be. The Heisman Trophy is for the best player in college football, not the best player on the best team, which is normally given to. This year, it should go to the best player, which is Travis Hunter, regardless of position. Nobody's doing what Travis Hunter's doing. Nobody has done what Travis Hunter is doing. That man is 4 games in with over 100 yards receiving in each game. 5 games if you count last year, setting the CU record even further out. Next week, he should have another 100 along with Will Shepherd. Should be a breakout week for him. As long as he keep catching balls, DeJounte stop dropping balls, and Will stop jumping for the ball, everything should work out the way I see it. But we're going to wait on Fireball to drop. We're going to wait on Rick Berry to drop. We're going to wait on, I don't know if we're going to do Fat Boy or not, because he's just a hater anyway. Everybody's going to find something to hate about this team because of Coach Prime. It ain't because the team sucks. It's because of Prime. They hate Shador because of Prime. They hate Shiloh because of Prime. There's just no way in the world you can hate Travis. If you hate Travis, you just a poor soul. Something is wrong with you. Because you can say you hate Shador because he be stunning a little bit and doing his thing. He really don't be stunning. That's just how he lives because he's grown up that way. But we'll get back into it later, some more this week. Monday and Tuesday, we'll continue to go over this game. And then Wednesday, we'll switch to UCF and drop it off and prepare for that game to come up. Because, you know, Monday and Tuesday, we're going to have to deal with these pundits and these shit talkers. But we finna go see what ESPN dropped and Rick Berry dropped, and then we're going to drop them. Because, you know, there's some hate all in there. But anyway, man, I'm going to get out of here. Appreciate y'all for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. We got to get to 20K. 20K is the next goal. We ain't even worry about 17K. We finna hit that. We trying to get to 20K. So if you're watching the video, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate y'all for doing what y'all do. Keep coming by. Keep doing your thing. I got to hang my play button, my YouTube play button up. You know, but it is what it is. I'm out of here, man. Y'all be easy. Rest easy on a Sunday, NFL day. Watch my videos while you watching the NFL. Let's go. How about them Cowboys? We out. Peace.